When I first started 3D printing, I would waste kilos of filament on designs that never got the chance to work because I didn't have enough knowledge. Because I didn't know that what I design isn't actually what comes out of the 3D printer. And now that I look back on it, I wish that someone had actually told me so that I wouldn't go bankrupt. And the reason that nothing ever printed the way that I wanted it to was clearance. When I found out about clearance and I tried applying it, there was still something missing. So no extra talking, here's the first type of clearance. It's something called press fit. The space needed for a press fit is around 0.1 to 0.15 millimeters. The main advantage of press fit is that it makes the parts stay together, usually using friction because the parts are just dimensionally nearly accurate. I recommend using press fits if you're trying to glue something together or using dovetails as connectors. And here's where I would always go wrong, because if you try to make two parts where the first one surrounds the second one and you try to use the clearance value, you will fail, because since the second part completely surrounds the first one, you need to add only half of the clearance because it doubles on all of the sides. Now the second one is called sliding fit. Sliding fit is amazing if you are designing, for example, shelves or drawers, where the second part actually moves, but if you stop it, it holds with friction. The values for that are about 0.2 to 0.25 millimeters. Now again, remember the rule if two parts are surrounding, and if you are scared you will forget these values, don't worry, I made a cheat sheet just for you. The third type is already something where we want it to move, which can be called the loose fit, and using the value 0.3 to 0.4 millimeters. It's often found in models like fidget spinners that are print in place, and other designs where the first one is surrounded by the second one and they stay together. Now the fourth and my favorite one is something what I call free fit, which is basically two parts that you can then join together, for example just like this very popular model that allows it to move completely freely and not just stay joined together. The values that are used for a free type clearance just like this are usually about 0.4 to 0.5 millimeters, which is just enough to give them enough space to be separated, joined, and just freely move them around. Which is exactly this threaded container, which if you want to learn how to design, you can watch it here, and the cheat sheet should be in the description.